Oh man, oh man, I'm super excited. This is the perfect news I was hoping. This is what we would find out today. But if you haven't heard the news, I'm sure you have if you follow us on Twitter or anything, or just have been looking on Twitter at all in the past few hours. But there is a new Fire Pro Wrestling game coming out, and I'm super excited. It seems from the pictures and the video that they put out, it seems like everything is going to be pretty much just like Fire Pro Returns, except like upgraded to like, and 2D HD kind of way. And wow, this is great news. This is amazing. Not only because of like Fire Pro rules, but it's gonna have online play, and that's amazing. So let me get into what we know about this release right now. The news just came out like 4 hours ago, so obviously we don't know much, but let's get into what we do know. Okay, so the game is going to be coming out on Steam and PS4. It's going to come out on Steam first, at least. I mean, I'm sure the full release will be out on both at the same time, but there's going to be a Steam early access in the second quarter of the year, which I don't think is that far off. So if you play games on the computer, well, congratulations, you'll be able to play it early. We don't know about a price or anything. I can tell you that when Fire Pro Returns was released in America on the PS2, it was $20 US. So, I mean, maybe it'll be something like that. I wouldn't mind paying more, honestly. I love Fire Pro, so whatever. But so yeah, so it'll be early access on Steam, and then full release. I'm not really sure. I'm assuming maybe later in the year, probably fourth quarter. But again, speculation. Like I said before, there's going to be online play for this game. They have announced that it's going to be a 4-person online play, but Henry Gilbert was on Twitter was giving a lot of info on that, and the developers were saying that they want to get it up to 6 players online, so maybe that'll be something that they add in later. But as far as we know right now, it's a 4-player online thing. The first time ever. Fire Pro has never had an online play before, and that's incredible. That really, I think that's gonna sell it to a lot of people, because I think games like any other wrestling game that's been coming out that's not WWE, I don't think any of them have any online capabilities. So I think even for people that are new to Fire Pro, maybe never played Fire Pro before, will get it just because they'll be able to play with their friends. And even if you couldn't, obviously there's share play with PS4 now, but yeah, up to 4 players online. That's awesome. What we know about the Creator Wrestler and all that right now is that it's there, and the editing has over 2,000 moves and 2,000 CW parts, which is quite a lot. I'm not actually sure. I'm assuming WWE has more. I actually don't know. But there's a layer system in this game. Well, I think there's up to 9 layers you can edit, or 9 different layers. So that's for people. I mean, Fire Pro. For those of you that don't know, Fire Pro has been big on creation, because a lot of the main game that they release is always knockoffs of real wrestlers with different names and all. So the community's kind of had to rely on itself to update the games and change names or add real wrestlers in for the most part. So I mean, but with Steam, it seems like they obviously haven't come out and said this, but the game is being released. Well, they have said the game is being released with 30 wrestlers. That's what it's starting with. There's going to be 30 original characters in the game, and then they're going to rely on the community to share your creations and stuff. So the way that sounds, kind of makes it seem like there might be a Steam Workshop kind of thing where you'll be able to put your creations on there. Obviously they haven't said that, but the way it's worded will say leaving it up to the community to create and share. So I'm assuming maybe they'll give people a way to do that, unless they're just assuming that everyone will be able to do it the way they used to. But wishful thinking, I guess. The Steam page for this game, Fire Pro Wrestling World, is up right now. I'll link it in the description. I'll show it on screen. And in the description, it says some of the match types, which this was something I was kind of worried about, that they might shy away from this, but they obviously haven't, because you saw it in the trailer if you've watched it. There's going to be steel cage matches, barbed wire matches, landmines, which are all things from Fire Pro Returns. Exploding barbed wire was seen in the trailer, and there's also going to be MMA rules and no holds barred gruesome fighting, which we've used for our Brawl for All stuff in the past. So this is all great. And if that stuff's online too, then holy shit, that's amazing. So for the most part, it seems that this game is going to just be an updated version of Fire Pro Returns, which is with online, which is everything I could ask for. I mean, new moves. They've already confirmed that Kenny Omega's finisher is going to be in. I'm assuming. I think it's the One-Winged Angel they mentioned is going to be in. But it's like, this is perfect. This is everything I could ask for with an updated Fire Pro game. I don't need a whole new game. It's sticking to what's great about it. Updating the graphics and all. Maybe, hopefully, giving us some new stuff. I'd like some new match types if they could do that, but maybe there's stuff they haven't announced yet. So for those of you that haven't played Fire Pro, don't know what Fire Pro is, you know, aren't really sure if this is the game for you. Like, I know I've seen people say, oh well, it doesn't, like, I'm used to WWE games, and I like how those play, and Fire Pro is hard, or Fire Pro seems hard. Well, it's time to put on your big boy pants and wipe your little butt, because it's big boy time, okay? The Fire Pro is not gonna hold your goddamn hand, okay? You need to buckle down and learn how to play this shit. It's honestly, once it took me a little bit to get used to it. Obviously, it's a bit of an intimidating game, obviously, because it's not like WWE games really at all. There's a method to the madness. There's a way you have to execute things. But I think that also makes for those of you that really like simulation kind of games. I think Fire Pro is the best, if one of the best, if not the best, simulation wrestling game out there. Or Fire Pro Returns at least. So I can't imagine this will be far from it. If there's a game I ever really want to simulate anything, it's Fire Pro. I mean, I feel like I could watch, like when we did WrestleBets, Fire Pro is the perfect game for that, because the matches I feel like they don't take forever. They're always exciting. The AI is real different. The AI is like I don't know how to explain it. It kind of learns as it goes along. It's real weird. I feel like people have said that WWE games are kind of like that now, but I guess I can't really. I never really felt that about them. So yeah, if you're looking for a simulation game, this is obviously great. If you're worried about if the game is going to be too hard to play, give it a try. I can't imagine the game's going to be that much. And games like this, Fire Pro, like, imagine if this does crazy great sales. Like, that means we'll probably get more stuff from them. And we need more wrestling games. There's so many wrestling companies that promise us games now. We need stuff like this, because there's one, big boy company in town giving us a game. And we need more. We don't have many options as wrestling fans. This is perfect. Give it a try. Give it a try. Obviously, you'll see us playing it. So hopefully you'll get a good idea of how things go. Maybe I'll probably play Fire Pro Return sometime soon, just because I have the itch to play this. And maybe you'll be inclined to buy it. So yeah, that's all we know for now. I don't really do videos like this much. Talking about news and updates on games, like usually because it's just WWE games. But I feel like this game kind of deserves it. I don't know if you guys like this stuff. Maybe I'll do some more of this. But yeah, Fire Pro Wrestling World is a real thing in 2017, and I'm very excited, and I hope you are too. And I hope you stay tuned to find out more. And Q2 is probably right around the corner, and hopefully we can stream the early access of it. That'd be sick.